Welcome back to the channel. I'm Patrick and this is Desert CRX builds, and I'm gonna get right into it and start going over my 1990 Si. It is red. I don't know exactly the color right now off the top of my head. I'll probably flash it on the screen down below, but yeah. Right now you'll notice it has an EF hatch front end. I wonder where it got that. Anyways, the fenders, the bumper. Headlights are off of my 89, so the signals don't line up because the corner markers are now EF hatch and not CRX. It changes the angle, so I had to buy some corner markers for EF hatch, even though it's a 90, same year. Crazy. Okay, anyways, this is the shell that I got. It's crazy that I got this shell from somebody who got it from a dealership with a Carfax and a history, and found out this shell is actually from Hawaii. So yeah, Aloha car. And then over here next to this guy, this is what totaled the car out and the guy didn't want it. He said, oh, it's wrecked. I said, okay, what do you mean it's wrecked? This was missing. So clearly he has no strut bar, no nothing. It's cut right there, cut right there, cut right here. But I'm not really worried because those two are there on this side. Boom. And then I'm just gonna make sure they line up, which means it's a little bit off. So gotta squeeze her back together, boys. But anyways, looking pretty good still. Still got a hood, still got a hood latch. It's got hood pins. Cool. The only thing left in it is the brake lines. Like, there's no proportioning valve. There's no booster or master because I took it out. The pedal assembly, I took out. The wiring harness, I took out. That's pretty much all that was in here when I got it. So, yeah, now that we've explored the engine bay, that's not so much. I put that on there. Of course, it's all rusted again because I didn't put anything on it like an idiot. Have to take it back to the machine shop. Anyway, has a traction bar. That's cool. So yeah, this car has no gas tank. Because it has no gas tank. Oh no. Okay. Because it has no gas tank, I want to all-wheel drive this. I already decided. This is going to be all-wheel drive. I already know it's going to be turbo because of this little handy-dandy feature. Somebody cut a hole right through that freaking subframe. All the way straight through for intercooler pipe. So, yeah, turbo. I was going to do a single cam all-wheel drive turbo, but I kind of came up on another motor that's sitting here. This is a K24 here, son. So yeah, she's getting K-swapped. And my idea to go all-wheel drive is not changing. So I don't care if I have to do a budget. I don't care if I have to do the expensive, save my money way. But this thing's getting all-wheel drive K-swapped. And it's also not just getting K-swapped and going to be driven around fast as fuck all-wheel drive. No. It's going to get a lift, an all-wheel drive off-road setup for Baja racing, because I want to do rally racing in a CRX. I always have, and this is the perfect candidate right here. It's an SI. It's already awesome, and it's already stripped to that point that I can start with a super fresh shell. So my goal is to strip this shell, clean it all the way down to bare bones. I don't know, I might want to repaint it the same color. I kind of like this color for a Baja car. That'd be cool, a rally car. I like that it has like the JDM tint. This hatch was my extra hatch. It's funny because the extra hatch used to be painted white, or it used to be red, that's the OEM color, and now it's painted white. This car is red, and it used to be OEM red, so this hatch matches the car. You just have to strip this paint off. Oh, look, it's doing it for us. It's doing it for itself. Right there in front of us, live on camera. How awesome. So yeah, that's the update on this. I'll go inside in 1 second. Bam, and just like that, everything's open. So yeah, we got these okay, decent door panels. Nice, no speaker trim. I mean, it's what it is. Right now, I just have this. It was a donated seat from a buddy, so that's one. I stripped it out to this. So it came with a lot of stuff in here, but so far, like I said, the only thing left is the brake lines and the evap purge lines, all that fun stuff. So walk around to the other side. Right here in the back, we got sunroof drains. The sunroof is actually out of my 89 because this car came without a sunroof. So, oh yeah, that's the brand of the seat in case you're curious. But yeah, there's no gas tank. There's nothing down there. There's just fuel lines, which need to just be deleted. I need to rip that shit out. But carefully preserve them because they're still good. There's a battery relocation bracket welded up and bolted to the floor. Yeah, I have my good set of taillights on here that I have, my 91s. So that's good. My custom plate from my old CRX. I need to create triangles. That's on the to-do list of the channel. Once that happens, it'll be on. I need to get a 3D printer and do it. But anyways, this is the passenger panel. These are basically my secondary good door panels that just live in this car. Sadly, they sell dirty now. But yeah, I ripped everything out. I just haven't vacuumed it because I didn't see the point. I didn't see the point of vacuuming it because it was dirty and it's going to be gone through anyways and dry iced and all that fun stuff. But yeah, this is the shell of this, and this is my future Baja Race CRX. That's going to be a pretty good feature on this channel. And this is P-Town being done on this topic because this is not just a going over the CRX video. We're going to do a tear down on that real quick because why not? Y'all don't think I can do anything, maybe you're just like bored of just seeing, oh, talking about cars, I really don't care. No, I'm gonna tear an engine apart. So yeah, I used to do that at the machine shop all the time. It's not a problem. Been building cars my whole life. Why not share it with y'all? So yeah, here we go. This is gonna be the exploration of this car. That's what this video is. Enjoy. Second half of the video, I'm going to be tearing this girl down to bones. Seeing if the rings are really the issue, seeing if I have to order more things, or if this is just going to be a simple rebuild. Slap her back together and see what we have working. So, let's go right about here. Turn this on hyperlapse and we'll get this shindig rolling. So this is all you really need. Some cardboard. I'll show you what we're going to use that for if you don't already know. Just random tools, pliers, screwdrivers, deep sockets, short sockets, something to pry with, something to bang with, wobbly, extension, ratchet, impact with ratchet driver, and a snack. This is all the parts I was blessed with. Already taken off. So, yeah. No key either, so I gotta get a new one. oil pump, oil pan, head. Honestly, it looks like it's probably the valves. Could be the rings. Oh no, there's no spark plugs in it right now, so I was gonna water jacket test it. I'll pull the girdle off in the morning, but we got no more pistons in there. They're all chilling right down here. Of course, it was full of oil, so made more of a mess than I anticipated, but I was anticipating a mess, so not really. And I got all these zip tied together so they don't spring apart, even though some of them already did. So yeah, that's my fun part. And then this is what I was talking about, the gaskets. All my bolts lined up in the order they need to be in on the head. And then all my bolts right here for the timing side lined up where they need to be. And the only thing left to do is take the crank out once the girdle comes off. But I don't know if you can tell. The way the girdle is, it's mounted to the rack. I knew I was doing that when I did it. I just wanted to mount this on here as quickly as possible. So that's the only downside, is I have to take it off the engine stand before I can take the girdle off. So that'll be another video, but this is the end of the video for this week. Pretty good teardown on the motor that's going to be for that car. So yeah, actually it didn't look too bad. The crank rotating assembly turned real smooth, real shiny and smooth. Like, look at this. One quick go. So these bearings are good. There was no metal in it. There was no nothing. Just oil. Just dirty ass oil. You can tell by the color of those rods and pistons that it was ran hot on old ass oil. So I gotta make sure the deck surface is flat, because that's probably an issue too. That might cause a low compression. So it could be as simple as rings. It could be as simple as rings and a head gasket. I'm getting a head gasket and rings anyways if it's going back together, so it's kind of like a dead giveaway. But definitely bearings, rings, head gasket. I really can't think of anything else. I'm gonna have to get a new oil pump because I don't like those oil pumps. RSX. Gotta get RSX oil pump. It's the only way to go. Type S. So yeah, that's the way it is. Alright, here we go. Spark plugs in. Good enough for me. Oh, this one's got a cracked valve. I already see it. That is crazy. Somehow. Oh, it's tripping. There she goes. So, this first one's good. Second one, cracked valve, which means there's debris in this motor. Let's keep going. Alright, so, you can tell, but those are both full above the rim. It's like the dome that we live under. Only miniature. Okay. And this one clearly drains because it's got a hole. This one's still full too. Alright, so one bad cylinder.